Please welcome Alice Eve, everybody. Alice Eve. Seat, Alice. Take a weight off. How are you, my dear?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm all right, actually. I'm a bit concerned about my trousers, more than I was before, but
Everyone's concerned. I was concerned about your trousers.
Why?
I thought it was something you did, but apparently this is unusual for you to be kind of holding them like this.
I didn't think I was holding them like that.
Your trousers are holding them like a bra would hold.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A bra, isn't it? Hey, come on now, hey! Well, this looks like an interesting film, I guess.
I mean, it's Sex and the City. It speaks for itself, but...
Right. You're not really Irish, though, I can tell.
No, I'm not Irish.
Where are you from?
London.
That's nice.
Yeah, I bet you wish you were from London, don't you?
I used to live in London. I lived in London.
Did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I don't remember
you do a good RP.
What, like talking...
Like me.
Talking like you?
Yeah, you
Yes, I can talk like you a little bit.
Oh, darling!
Yeah. Yes, I can. And I'll tell you why, because I've been around a lot of young ladies that talk like you.
Oh, have you really?
Yes, I have.
Do you like...
Wearing trousers much like these.
So they work?
Oh, they work indeed. They're what we call in show business result wear. How are you? I like your gold shoes, by the way. Are you very, very wealthy?
Like Iron Man in this outfit.
No, you don't.
Red and... Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
It is. It's a great compliment. Robert Downey Jr. was here last week, and you look nothing like him, I'm delighted to say.
I saw that. It was great.
What, with Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know him?
No, but I watched him.
He's a weird guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's all right. He's an actor. They're kind of weird.
Yeah, they are weird, aren't they?
Yes.
I'm becoming weird, I think, as a result of being an actor. It's a weird making
You weren't
job.
weird before?
I was just a girl before.
You've never been just a girl. I'm not kidding. No, I mean, does it make you weird being an actor? Why would it make you weird?
I mean, you're weird. You do this. It's like when you present something, you know, that's like your brand of, like, funny weird, you know? You're very, very funny.
And weird?
Yeah.
With bra-type trousers?
I don't know what to say about the trousers.
Say nothing.
Okay.
It'll be our secret.
Okay.
Well, how is your weirdness manifesting itself, then? What's happening? What are you doing?
Yesterday, I drove to Ontario with my friend.
Ontario?
Ontario.
Oh, I so miss Ontario.
I drove to Ontario to buy an old car. I think that's pretty risky for a girl who doesn't really know about cars.
Well, what kind of a car was it?
Well, it's got 2 doors, not 4. It has...
Still feeling pretty safe.
Yeah. It has a hard top that you can take off it.
Ooh. What's the make of this car?
Mercedes-Benz.
Oh, Mercedes. Oh, German.
German.
Ah, that is weird.
Don't let's be ghastly to the Germans.
Why not? They were ghastly to us.
Don't let's be beastly to the Germans.
Yeah, what's that from again?
Is it Monty Python?
No, I think it's from Oh, What a Lovely War, I think. Which was, I don't know, Michael will find out using computer power.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Germany?
I'm buying this the car off a German person.
That doesn't qualify you as having visited the country. You met a German person.
I met a German person.
I mean, I've met Japanese people. I've never been to Japan by osmosis.
I feel like I've been to Germany.
But he must be very German if
two German people.
2 Germans?
In Ontario.
Really? That's how it starts?
How did they get to Ontario?
Oh, you don't want to know. They march. Now, listen, tell me, so that means you're now living in LA, then? You've given up living in London?
Well, I haven't. I can't give up on London, but I live between the two.
Right.
I miss my family are in London.
Right. What part of London do you live in?
Like Ladbroke Grove, Notting Hill.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah, I used to live in Islington.
Right, that's not... This is boring for everyone, though.
So's the rest of the show. You must remember, I really don't care.
It works.
Yes. So you live half of the year in London and half of the year here, and you have 2 cars then?
Mercedes.
Both Mercedes?
I'm not remotely rich. I just have an old...
Starting to sound a little bit rich.
I know. And these aren't my shoes. I'll have to give them back.
To me?
Yeah.
Why do you have to give them back? You should keep them.
I know. What should we do? What about that? Because you did you do plugs, don't you, for money?
Sure.
Do you?
Yeah, why not?
You said in a show you were doing this for money.
Yeah, I'm kind of a hooker.
Right.
Right. So what do you need?
These.
Let me take care of this. Who made them for you?
No one made them for me. Christian Louboutin made them, but look at the sole. I can see that sole's all bust up there.
Yeah. You probably don't want those
sparkle.
ones back then, Christian. They're nice though. They look nice on the monitor. They look lovely.
Let's be sleeping with the devil. Don't they? They sparkle.
Yeah, no, they're good. I'm just watching the show.
It's good. It looks good, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, it does, young lady.
I think I'm in love.
Yeah, me too, Jeff. All right, we gotta go. Alice Eve, everybody. We'll be right back. My first guest has left. My second guest is a guest starring on the Entourage show, which is very good. It's on Sundays on HBO. Take a look at this. That's like a scene from my life. Please welcome the spectacular Alice Eve, everybody. Alice Eve. Lovely. Look at you with your lovely dress.
Thank you.
That's a very nice piece of clothing
Thank you.
you have there. How are you? You good?
Very well, thanks.
Good. I saw you on the Entourage. I watched that show.
Did you? The Entourage?
Yes, I watched the Entourage with all these lovely...
The boys?
Yes, they're all quite small. You can't comment on that,
No.
but I've noticed that they are. Whenever they're all together, I want to just, give them
Cuddle
a hug.
them.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
lovely.
they are lovely.
But you're playing someone who's very tough and...
I know, I hadn't seen that actually. It's a little...
Are you not aware of what you're doing while you're acting?
No.
That's what makes you so good.
You jump, and then you kind of come to the surface. But I hadn't seen it. It's always weird watching yourself.
You don't watch yourself on TV?
No, I don't like to. Sometimes you have to correct it and to know what you're doing. But it's not nice. Do you like watching yourself?
No, I don't watch this crap. No. I've got cable. I don't watch this. Ooh la la! I'm kidding. I don't have cable. So you're living here now then? You've made your home in Los Angeles?
Yes, I still have my family in London, but yes, I do. I mean, yeah.
By your family, you mean, what, 4 or 5 children
5
working
children.
up chimneys?
My 2 husbands.
2 husbands?
Yeah. Polygamy, I believe in it, much like Gaddafi.
Oh, no, it's all right. You can say anything you like about Gaddafi.
Yeah. Where did he go?
I don't know. I think he's probably... If I was Condoleezza Rice, though, I'd be checking under the car and stuff until...
Yeah, that was a weird fact.
Yeah, that's a weird one, isn't it?
That's weird, yeah, if that's true.
Do you have any weird stalker fans who are also dictators of African countries?
No.
Do you have any weird stalker fans?
I hope not, no.
Anybody ever sent you some anthrax, for example?
No, that's heavy. But I hear you snorted it.
I did, yeah. Yeah.
How was that for you?
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Like the old days?
No. In the old days, I had no idea what it was when I was snorting it. I knew what it was then. You've never been involved in heavy drug use, have you?
Never.
Oh, dear.
I had parents.
I had parents, too. I just didn't invite them to the club, that's all.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Well, sometimes my mum goes out with me, yeah.
I've met your mum and your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met them actually back in the day. Because I used to go to this club, and they used to come in sometimes. I used to eat at this restaurant in London, and your mum was a friend of my friend Anthony Head.
Oh yes, of course.
Right. And so that's how but you must have been like 10 years old then.
Yeah.
They would never bring you to a club at that point.
No, not a club, a restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, I used to go to sleep in the restaurant.
Really? You would go to restaurants as a child?
Yeah.
Must be all right for some. But the first time I went to a restaurant, I was 16.
Really?
Yeah.
McDonald's?
They were the neighbouring clan. Yes. No. So your family back there, but you've decided to. Do you have a dog yet?
No.
You should get a brown lab. That's all the celebrities
so
do.
you did your German thing again tonight.
What German thing?
Don't let's be beastly to
the Germans. Yes, I know. We mustn't be beastly to the Germans.
No.
Who was that? It was Noel Coward, wasn't it?
It was, and last time we said it was Monty Python, but it was actually...
No, it was Noel Coward, yeah, who sang that song, Let's Not Be Beastly to the Germans.
Yeah.
Noel Coward also said, do you know the actor Edward Woodward?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. Noel Coward said Edward Woodward's name sounded like a fart in the bath. Edward Woodward.
Edward Woodward.
Yeah.
It's a good expression.
It was Noel Coward! It's not me, it was Noel Coward! Do you follow the work of Noel Coward, even though he's been dead for about 20, 30, maybe 50 years?
He was brilliant.
He was very good, yeah.
But how does one follow the work of Noel Coward?
Well, you just go back and look at all his old films,
I've done
plays
that,
and stuff.
seen
You've seen the plays, yeah? You've been in any plays, yeah?
In any of his plays?
Yeah.
No. But I have been in some plays, but not his plays.
Well, what plays have you been in then?
I was in a play called Rock and Roll.
I don't like that one.
Okay.
What's that play then, Rock and Roll?
Tom Stoppard play.
Oh, he's pretty clever, isn't he? Yeah, no, there is that, yeah. Didn't he write Shakespeare in Love?
He did.
Yeah.
And he won an Oscar for it.
Oh, he did, yeah, bastard. I met him once, you know, Tom Stoppard.
Did you?
Yeah.
He's very tall, isn't he?
He is, and actually I was walking out of a house, a sort of area, and he was walking in and I held the door open for him and he said, oh, thanks.
Thank you. Because he's got that Czech accent.
I wasn't able to tell from one word.
No.
Yeah, it was just, he said, thanks, and off he went. It could have been, he might not even have English as his first language.
He doesn't.
He really doesn't?
No.
And yet he writes these plays?
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, it is. Have you met Jeff? Was he here last time when you were here?
Yeah, but he wasn't as good.
Yes, and, yes, and, yes, and, yes, and.
Yes,
Mama.
Yeah.
What do you mean, mama?
I mean, mama.
It's very weird, Jeff.
It's very weird.
Yeah, that's very weird, Jeff. I mean, Jeff, you're gay.
Not today, I'm not.
Pick and choose like... Well, I suppose you can,
yes,
actually.
Can.
Yeah, you can.
It's a free country.
It is a free country. You're absolutely right. Well done, Alice, for reminding us that it's a free country. Would you ever think of joining us here and becoming an American?
I have a green card.
Well, that doesn't make you an American.
It's a complicated one, really. I love America.
Yeah,
but
that's all right. You don't have to. You don't have to.
No, but
I'm forcing you. You know, we're almost full up anyway. It's fine.
Okay.
You're very welcome to stay. You don't have to become an American.
Well, that's decided it.
Do that again.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
No, you don't have to. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you can if you want.
Yes. And?
Very good.
Yeah.
Did you ever take an improv class?
No, but I know that rule.
Well, that's the only rule I know, and apparently...
It's the only rule there is, really.
Well, yes, and?
Yeah, don't stop it. Don't
stop.
The flow.
But you can stop the flow, and it still works.
Okay. No.
Hence the awkward pause.
The
awkward pause, which is the deconstruction of the lame idea that improv can only be done with yes and. Which it can't always be done with yes and. It can sometimes be done with just a look or a gesture or a smell my finger.
Shall we prove it?
Right, I will.
Yes and?
No, we're not doing yes and. Do you want to do the awkward pause now? I mean, it is about time.
No, let's not do the awkward.
You don't want to do the awkward pause?
It's so awkward.
Well, what do you want to do then?
I want to feel comfortable.
Yeah, come over here then. Hey, my arms don't work, but I got a lot of spirit.
Man, I don't know. I don't think that's appropriate, Jeff. I know this young lady's parents.
Yeah.
I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, me too, actually. Well, if you don't want to do an awkward pause, and you
Don't
certainly...
want to be an American.
You don't want to be an American.
No,
well,
I
you know,
do,
but you
I
love
do.
America. You love America. I know. It's hard,
I
don't
live in
worry,
America.
Mouth organ?
Okay.
Okay. Here you are.
Okay. I'm nervous about this because I can't do this.
Oh, I bet you can. Just how creepy am I right now, Jack?
Very!
Yeah. Oh, come
Very!
on. It was a joke. It was a joke.
It's even more awkward than the awkward pause.
Yes. Exactly. I told you, take the awkward pause. It is actually paradoxically and ironically not that awkward.
Okay, yes, and?
Right. Yes, and get the mouth organ and start blowing. Alice Eve, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show, where tonight we're celebrating things. Well, great. My next guest is a very beautiful actress. She's in a movie called The Raven, which is in theatres April the 27th. Take a look at this. We're going to take a commercial break. I'm going to change my pants. We'll be right back with Alice Eve, everybody. Alice Eve. Lovely to see you again. You are indeed a shimmering beacon of beauty this evening, may I say?
Thank you very much.
You look very, very nice. Buried alive?
Yes, buried alive.
Yeah. Who would do that?
A very bad man, Craig. You wouldn't know anything about it.
I think you'd be surprised. Although I wouldn't bury you alive.
No, it's a horrific thing. It's about Poe, the film, and, you know...
Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And in his stories, he had a very horrific imagination, and he wrote, as we know, A Telltale Heart.
Yes.
And in that, he chops a man up and buries him alive.
Yeah, yeah, but you could hear the boom, boom.
Actually, he wouldn't be alive, but yeah, you can hear the heart, exactly.
Yeah. He was translated into the French by Baudelaire. I liked Baudelaire. You ever read Baudelaire?
That's a great fact, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
Baudelaire was crazy alcoholic Frenchman. Just the type of writer I like.
Poe was a crazy alcoholic American.
Yes, he was. That's true, yeah. They never met, though, I don't think.
No, I think they were a little bit apart. Wasn't Baudelaire the 1850s?
Yes, probably would. Ugh.
Maybe Poe was dead.
I feel such a fool now.
Poe went to the White House drunk.
Did he really?
Yeah.
He wasn't the first one. You studied literature at Oxford, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. Did you study American literature?
No. The course doesn't really have any French or American or foreign literature in it.
So it's all just, things were terribly rummy and then something rather chipper happened.
It's all... The course is a bit too English.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you ever read any P.G. Wodehouse? I'm really into Wodehouse right now.
Are you?
I am. I don't know why. I think it's Downton Abbey's got me onto it again.
What do you... Oh, Downton Abbey.
Yes, I've been... Do you watch Downton Abbey?
Do you watch Downton Abbey?
Do you watch Downton Abbey? Do you identify with downstairs people in Downton Abbey who are servants, or upstairs who are rather terribly posh?
I don't watch it, but I've been both upstairs and downstairs. I didn't mean that.
Yes,
that wasn't
I know.
fair.
What do you mean it wasn't fair? You did exactly. You did mean that.
The mugging. No, it wasn't
I didn't mug. I just did that.
In fact, I've both done my laundry and dined at high table, but I hear that you have 50 quarters here.
Oh, yes, yes. $50 in quarters. Which would make it, Oxford, 200 quarters.
Okay, sorry. But what's fantastic about that is I do my laundry and I need quarters.
You do your own laundry now? Do you go to the laundromat looking like that?
That's what I mean.
Because you could go to the laundromat dressed like that and someone, maybe me, would do your laundry for you. I'd be there. I'd be like, I'll do your laundry, miss.
I don't go...
I'll fix your smalls. I'll get your particulars.
I like it. He's shameless.
I'll put a bit of fabric softener in for you.
It. This is a terrible stereotype.
Yeah, that's what I do. No, all right. What do you want to go for the big cash prize already? Like you come out here, you plug your movie, and straight for the cash prize.
I just came for
You only came for the $50?
I heard you stopped giving singles and you'd started giving quarters, and I asked to come back.
You know, most places would... If you go into a 7-Eleven dressed like that, they'll make change for you. Yeah, you'll be all right. Were you buried alive in that clip? Would they actually bury you alive?
Yeah, they did. They put me in the coffin and they had, you know, machines, I can't remember, drills.
Oh, yes.
And, you know, they drilled around my head and put the lid on. And I took my first breath, because I prepared myself mentally for being buried alive. And then I took my first...
How do you do that?
Just say to yourself, I'm going to be buried alive a lot of times. And then eventually you become familiar with the idea and you sort of go through with it.
Is it kind of a yoga thing?
I don't love yoga, but it is a mantra type thing.
Okay, okay.
Anyway, I took my first breath. And just to calm myself, and all the oxygen went out of the coffin, so when I went for my second breath, there wasn't any left, there was just carbon dioxide.
Holy crackers.
I know, that's what I did, and then I wept. And then they sort of opened the lid and they were like, what's wrong? And I was like, I can't breathe in here. And then I sipped the air, and then we did it again and they filmed it.
So they weren't filming the first time? Like they just got, well, we'll just bury you alive a bit in practice. Really?
Yeah.
That's a complete waste of burying a lifetime. You want to film it just in case something goes wrong, you know. Then at least you have the take.
Yes, then at least you have the take. You should speak to them.
I should. Is it Cusack I have to talk to?
No, he's not the director. He's an actor.
How does it work? I thought the actor did that.
No, the actor's in the movie, and then there's a director, James McTeague, who makes
McTeague?
Yeah, McTeague.
My sworn enemy, McTeague.
He's an Australian.
He's an Australian? I knew that. Hey, we're out of time. Yeah, look, I got distracted. Like you wouldn't. Yeah. All right. Cash prize?
Let's do that.
What time is it, Shadow Steven?
It's time for the big cash
prize. All right. $50 in American quarters. All you have to do is either answer a question or guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I imagine a box in my head, but I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it. If you guess correctly, you win the $50. If you don't, something awful will happen.
Is the box in your head a coffin?
Well, hold on.
Why?
Is that what you want? Box in the head?
You want a box in... You want...
No, I don't want you to box me in the head. I said, do you want the question or box in my head?
Well, I just already did that. Is the box in your head a coffin?
Well, you don't guess what the box in my head is. You guess what's in the box in my head.
Me!
Alice Eve, everybody, Alice Eve. Hello, Alice.
Hello.
I haven't seen you in an age. How have you been?
I've been very well.
You look
thanks.
very nice.
Thank you.
Gorgeous, in fact.
I matched the carpet and the mug.
Well, no, you look better than all that stuff. You look great.
And the donkey.
That's not a donkey.
Yes, it is.
It's a horse, partially.
It's not a horse, though, is it, Craig?
No, it's not a real horse.
No.
It's a pretend horse.
Donkey face.
Just like this is a pretend show. This has all been put together so I could meet you because we're meant to be together.
Very
You're in
good.
Star Trek now, which means you'll be followed by a lot of people who will say that to you. We were meant to be together, Alice. Look, there you are.
There it is.
Yeah, you're in
That's
it.
actually not me, yeah.
That's not you?
No, that's...
I thought that was you. Are you sure?
Oui. Oui, bien sûr.
Ah, fantastic.
Ce n'est pas moi.
We were a bit worried, Alice, because you've always been such a lovely guest in the show. We were a bit worried that now you've become this enormous international megastar that you would have changed in some way. But I gave you the bell test.
Monsieur
And?
Ferguson.
Yeah, you passed. You see, you continue to honour the show. I
French
have to say, that's a very distracting dress.
Sorry.
It's all right. Actually, the dress is fine. I'm just having a very hard time.
Is that a tattoo?
Yeah, I've got a lot of them, yeah. Do you have any? I've got a lot of time. This goes all the way up, round, and whoa. Yeah. Go on, follow the snake. Go on, Alice, down there, go
What are
on.
you going to do? As a member of the non-tattooed community, I find tattoos fascinating.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you interested in getting one?
No.
Really, why? Why do you hate America?
They are very closely linked to America. A lot of Americans
No.
have them. I don't dislike them. I just don't know if I want one on myself.
No, you probably... I mean, you're pretty good as you are, I have to be honest.
I just would regret it, I think.
Well, regret's part of life.
It is, it is.
Yeah, it's all right.
Je ne regrette.
Je ne regrette rien.
There you go. No.
Can I just ask you something? The next
Yeah.
time you want the bell, just ask, I'll bring it over. Don't lean over the desk. Because I'm not... Don't get mad at me. I'm not trying to... I'm just saying that...
I think it takes more than that to make me mad. But let's try it again and see if you can sing.
Not as
I
easy
knew
as it looks,
No.
is it?
Turns out, this is a skill.
Yeah, you can't have your fingers on it when you press that little bit in the middle.
Yes, because the acoustics won't travel.
Right,
The
so you have to
vibrations.
just pop the button and move.
Right. Thank you.
I got the robot going. Hey, listen, where have you been? What have you been up to? Where have you been this summer?
I've been everywhere this summer. We obviously Star Trek.
That's what I was saying. You must have been all around the world.
Yes,
with
we
it,
did.
right?
We went to Mexico, Russia, Berlin, which was phenomenal. I've never been to Berlin.
I'd like to go to Berlin.
Have you been?
No.
You should go. It's
I
great.
know.
I hear you're fluent in German.
We.
Berlin. Where else did we go? Moscow was intense. It had the worst
I've been
traffic
there.
in 4 hours. Some people take 4 hours to get home from work.
Really? In Moscow?
Yeah, the traffic is unprecedented.
I don't remember that. I just remember being cold. It was very cold. And I had a fur hat.
You bought one. They sell them on the street. They're sort of common, like sunglasses in Venice Beach.
Yeah. I mean, you must have bought a fur hat, though, surely.
No, because fur's dubious, isn't it?
It's not real fur.
Oh no, fake fur.
No, I wouldn't buy a real fur hat. I would just ask the animal to politely sit in my head until such time as it had enough and it could move along of its own free will. So you don't wear fur then?
I don't know if animals have free will, do they?
I think they do, don't they?
Do we even have free will?
Oh gosh, I knew you were going to take me here. All right then. I think so. I think there's such a thing as free will. But then again, I would think that if I had been predestined to think it, wouldn't I?
Right.
What do you think? Do you think we have free will?
I think within the confines of our existence, we maybe have free will before we eventually die, which is sort of determined. I suppose there's moments.
I think you sounded to me like a Calvinist. Are you a Calvinist?
No, I'm not, because that's very Scottish.
Well, Jean Calvin was actually French, but
Oui,
yeah.
bien sûr.
Well, exactly. I'm suspecting your French vocabulary is slightly limited.
Yes, it is a little limited. I stopped at 16.
Right.
Forgive me, I learned.
No, anything. Yeah.
No, not Calvinist. I wonder about free will. You know, I wonder about it. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, sort of.
Well, but doesn't that prove in its own way that free will exists if you think about it?
Yes, if you think about it, I suppose, if you question it. I mean, we have the choice to make tea in the morning or coffee, and I suppose that's free will. But I think it's limited.
In what way is it limited?
Well, there are certain things you can't determine, aren't there?
Well, yeah, there's chance, right?
Yeah,
but
there's
that's chance. That's not in your will, though. Like your will, you make choices. It's the Kierkegaardian either-or conundrum, right? That any decision you make will have a percentage of regret attached to it. Will I get a tattoo? Will I not get a tattoo? Perhaps 80% of the regret of getting a tattoo you would experience, but perhaps 80% of not getting the tattoo is the regret. Do you see where I'm going with this?
I'm sold. So what tattoo should I get?
I don't know if you should get a tattoo.
No, I'm going to get one now after that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just find in my life there are many things that I regret not doing. Not the things that I did do.
That's
I think, oh well, I probably shouldn't have done that, but what you gonna do?
Rarely,
and move on, you know.
Yeah. Rarely do you regret an action. It's inaction. That
Right. In fact, I think the audience here rused the day when they came to this. Have you ever rued a day in particular, any day in particular?
Not a day that has been something, as you say, part of my free will or something that I've had a part in deciding. The days that I rue are the days that, you know, bad things happen that were out of my control.
Right, but that's not a factor in whether there's free will or not. That's the universe
exactly.
and the chance that exists
That's the universe and the chance that you're outside of,
right.
outside of you. So no, you're right. Free will does exist because otherwise, yes.
So we agree then. No, I think you're right. I think we agree that free will exists.
I think we agree that free will exists.
Well, enjoy the products advertised for you. Only the nobler part are called to difficulty. So purposely made the work difficult to read. And excuse me, aren't there any more commercials you could play? You never seem shy about clothes. Oh, fine. D'accord.
Good one.
Yes, thank you. So you went. Where else did you go in your travels with Star Trek? Did you go to
Japan?
Japan.
Went
Did you meet Penguin Z when you were in Japan?
No, who's Penguin Z?
Someone that wrote to me from Japan. I think it's a nickname, though.
No, I didn't meet Penguin Z. We went to Kyoto, which is the old city where everybody still there's geisha houses and people sort of dress up in traditional costume. We dressed up in traditional costume.
Did you dress as a geisha?
Yeah, it was incredible. You have to walk like, because it's very tight and very constructed, and the shoes are such that you have to walk in a very small step, like a catwalk model, I suppose, walks now, but in a very small. So it was interesting experience.
Yeah, it was fantastic for me right there when you were explaining it. It was. I'm just being honest. Not in any way being creepy, or maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
Anyway, we're out of time, as it turns out. We're fine. We can go as long as you like. That's an improv game, isn't it? Where you press the bell and then you have to go...
We've played an improv game before. We've done this before.
Really? Did we? What did we do?
We did the don't say no thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's the rule of improv. But that's boring because we've done it, so let's not do it again.
Yes.
What else can we do?
No, we're out of time. That's what... So here's your options then. You can have awkward pause.
Okay.
Fake argument.
Yeah.
Or twerk with a horse.
Well, I'm not going to twerk with the horse.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I think everyone would really like that.
Okay.
No, see, you know what you did?
Wonderfully.
See, you ruined it there. You ruined it. You scared her.
I will take this opportunity to exercise my free will.
Good for you.
I will not twerk with the horse.
Good.
Because there's an 80% chance.
Hey, you're not at the prices, right? Shut up.
There's an 80% chance that I will, in fact, regret it.
Right.
So let's have a fake argument.
No.
Why not?
Because you come here looking like this and expect me to concentrate. That's why.
I can't believe you would shout at a lady.
Is this how you argue?
I can't believe that you would raise your voice.
This isn't argue. This is passive aggressive.
No, this is
not an argument at all.
Most communication that happens in the 21st century is passive aggressive.
Ho ho ho! That's my
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. You won that.
Oh, see, no, yes.
One more time.
No, that's my trick. I turn to my person that supports me, who isn't there, And they agree with me. So when you say
Right.
something, I look at them and go, oh. And then I win because it's 2 against 1 and it's America and democracy.
You didn't win.
I didn't win?
No, you didn't win.
I'm not interested in winning an argument with
Are we
you.
still having the fake argument?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just enjoying myself. I think it's real now.
Okay. You can win then.
Oh, boy. We'll be right back, everybody. Holy crackers.
Oh, man.
Alice Eve, everybody. Alice Eve. Well, Alice, you look lovely.
Thank you. I'm ushering in spring.
Well, it's certainly arrived just in time for your lovely floral garden thing. You look nice.
Boys don't like these kind of dresses, but girls do.
Boys like them fine.
Well, it's the flowers are very pretty, Craig.
Yes, they are, and they're lovely, and all the squiggles are nice, too. I'm glad you're wearing it. Most of the time, I can't concentrate when you're out here. Everything's great. It's all contained. It's lovely. This film looks a bit scary.
I know, you looked very scared in your acting that you did.
That wasn't acting. That was genuine scared.
Oh, that was hamming.
How dare you?
Do it again. You looked like you were sort of coming out of a pool of water and gasping for air. Like a little tadpole.
That's right, is it? Do you have a good time making this movie?
Do you come here often?
All the time. I work here. How about you?
I'm just new in town, actually.
I can tell. You don't talk like this.
No.
I sound a bit like Mo Sizlak from Pakistan. Or Larry King. Hey, what accent is Brian doing in that movie?
He's doing Russian.
Ah, I thought that's what it was. It's good.
Ukrainian, perhaps?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening in the movie then. Does he, like, he goes nuts and breaks the joint up?
Well, no, he tries, but I play quite a tough cookie, so I hold my own against him.
Do you do it in American or English?
Yeah, I do it in American, and I had to speak in American the whole time I was there.
How did it go?
Well, I wasn't allowed to speak in English ever at all, even to my parents or my brothers or my friends, so I lost all my brothers and my friends and my parents. And
Do they all hate America? Is that what you're saying? All of your brothers and friends and parents hate the United States of America.
They wouldn't call me anymore because I'd sort of answer the phone and be like, hey, how you doing? And they were like, what's wrong with you? Why are you an American?
Do the American accent again. I liked it.
Hey, how you doing?
That's very good.
I don't know why I go an octave lower to do that. Let's do it again. Hey, how are you? What's up, Mom? Why are you talking like that, darling? What is it that you're talking like that for, darling? I'm just sitting next. Could we have a call?
Sure. Be careful, though. Sometimes...
I wonder if it will ring.
Oh, I wonder who it is. You have to answer it then.
Well, hi, Mom.
Oh, hello, Alice, darling. Why are you talking like that?
Because there's this bossy man here who makes me talk in this accent the whole time that I'm on this stage with this horse and this man.
I don't talk to me. Wait, hold on. Let me talk to your mother. Mrs. Eve, I'm outraged that you would even think such a thing. Plus the fact I also met you before, years ago. Do you remember?
Yes, of course, I remember, yes.
I met you and your lovely husband at the Groucho Club. I'm sorry I was a bit drunk and was sick on your dress.
Oh, well, take that, Seth.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, good.
Ta-ta. I'm still here.
All right.
That's about right.
Have you done a big rootin' tootin' shoot? Oh, you did Star Trek, yeah.
That made some money.
Yeah, made a little bit of money. That was a good film.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, he's clever, isn't he?
He's very, very clever.
Yeah, bastard.
You're clever, too.
Not so much. If I was clever, I'd have worked my way out of here by now.
No, you're very clever. You channel it differently. You're a personality, and he's a, you know,
Artist.
filmmaker. Yeah, artist. But this is an art form, isn't it? I think it is. It's not
it?
easy. You're good at it.
See, I don't know that that means it's an art form. I think it's more just
A skill.
It's a convention, I think. The late night show is a convention. You've been on the other ones, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, you know what they're
Best.
like. I totally agree. This is the best one, hands down. But the. Do you know, I have to say, I'm just looking at Brian on the cover of this thing. He looks very frightening.
You've turned it around.
What?
There we go. That's Brian looking frightening. He was quite frightening. He was quite a strong dude as well. Like when he had to do stuff, and he had a firm grip. But it worked for the story.
Well, he was Malcolm's dad in Malcolm in the Middle.
No,
And then Breaking Bad.
yeah, Breaking Bad.
Did you watch that?
I did. I had to stop watching it when I was working with him, though, because it would have been a bit, you know, a conflict of interest.
That's a great show.
It's
That's
a great show.
really good show, and he looks good in underpants.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He takes care of himself. He runs a lot.
Does he?
We'd run together.
Do you run?
Every now and then.
Only with Bryan Cranston?
Only with Brian. Only if Brian's down there in the gym sweating. Jeff?
I like the way you talk, girl. Yeah.
Jeff.
Like that dress. It's got like lattice work on it.
I knew this dress would take some...
Work that lattice, Alice.
I'm feeling a bit left out.
No, sorry,
actually,
I'm
to be
sorry. I'm
honest.
sorry. I'm sorry about that. Sorry.
Anyway, it's commercial break time, Alice.
Okay, bye.
No, no, no. Yeah, no, I mean, we're back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Alice Eve, who's in this very good film, Cold Comes the Night.
Very good. That was very good.
Is that music in your film?
No, but thank God.
Hey, what music do you like? I've never asked you.
Oh,
Do
that's
you enjoy
a really good question.
Is it? Well, then I'm
Do you
never
know-
asking it again.
Okay. Do you know who I bought? Okay, first of all, I like the XX. That's the band that I think is the most interesting
You
pioneering
bet, yes. Okay.
A lot
Easy
of
with
bands,
the, what?
Jamie. And then I also just bought this band on recommendation of my friend called... no, he's not a band. He's I guess he's an R&B artist, which I think is coming back.
Has it been away?
Well, in the 90s, it was so good, you know,
Yes.
with The Liar and all the... A lot of female R&B artists in the 90s, but I think it's coming back, and this guy, The Weeknd, is really good. So I just listened to his album.
All right. Well, hey, don't applaud just because she likes music. Lots of people like music.
No, that guy liked The Weeknd in Red.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, you, yeah.
I think he might be just trying to get your attention.
He got it.
I like whatever you like, Alice. You got a pretty mouth. Yeah.
But I think that the lord among men when it comes to music is George Harrison.
Oh, yes. My goodness. Lovely George. God rest him. He was lovely.
If you don't know where you're going, Craig, any road will take you there.
Yeah, it's a bit advanced for me. Alice Eve, everybody. We were...